Here is a possible meteorite, and the meteorite is 21 pounds, 24.25 inches around the base, and 21.5 inches around the top and down the bottom. And the ruler you see is a 12-inch ruler, so it's a 12-inch tile square, quarter on the left, nickel on the right. You've got a paper or a clothespin on the left to give it some perspective. And I think there are some, I think you can clearly see the fusion surface on there where it comes up here and then it stops right there. And then you can see it here in bands. And the material underneath is lighter than the material, or than the fusion crust here. And we take a magnet. It's not highly attractable to a magnet, but there is some attraction. You have to watch closely. Here's the behavior of the magnet here. Slight attraction there. It's not real strong, but it is definitely a magnet attracts to it. So let's go around the surface of it a little bit. Maybe better to turn it. The gray on there is because it was sitting out on the sidewalk in the garden, believe it or not, and it got painted in that one spot. This here is a scratch test that I did on the ceramic tile. And as you can see, it's like a grayish color. You can see the material in here is lighter. And here's a good, see where it's got the bands of fusion crust here, 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 and thumb prints, slight, because we believe it's a stone meteorite. Thumbprint there. Rough surface here where something's broken away from it. Thumbprint there, perhaps. Thumbprint here. Flip it up. Flat surface on the bottom. You can see the fusion crust there quite clearly. Lighter through here. Now the history of this is that it was discovered in the East Passage on the peninsula that Bristol, Rhode Island is on. A carpenter was out quahogging, turning over rocks when the tide was out. So yes, it was found in Narragansett Bay back a while back, 5-10 years ago, maybe more. It was identified as a meteorite by a Bernie Gordon, professor at Northeastern University, oceanographer, zoologist. He's now passed. He didn't think it was attracted to a magnet, but I'm not so sure that he did the test we just did. see the fusion crust is sporadic. Anyway, so it was sat out in a garden for a number of years, and we dug it out the other day to identify it, see if it really was a meteorite. Again, the dimensions 24¼ around the base, 21½ around the top and bottom. Fusion crust, lighter spots here, some thumbprints on it. Gray streak on tile. You can see, like when it was entering the atmosphere, how it melted here. This got a little ridge to it, so it's only like a millimeter. So thick. I actually got a little piece to flake off here the other day. Anyway, let's see. And again, the magnet test. Prove this is a magnet. And excuse me a second whilst I extract that. See, pulling it away, and if you move it around, so there's some attraction there. It's very slight. Anyway, again, 21 pounds, 24.25, 21.5 inches. Gray paint there. Fusion crust, definitely, or what seems to be. Some thumbprints here. And where else? Here, right there. Maybe here. What do they call those things? Polyglyphs or something like that. Here, here,